Hello and welcome to a new video. Today we're going to take a look at the October content update for Pokemon Go, and we're going to have a lot of spoilers coming up as well that are not officially revealed yet, but of course we're going to take a look first at the stuff that is actually officially revealed, which you're going to see here right now. We're going to see the raids that are coming for the upcoming month, which already got released by Niantic, which is going to be Entei, Raikou and Suicune for 2 weeks. We're going to have the Guzzlord coming up, which is going to be first time shiny. You see a shiny form on the top right, very cool looking shiny, honestly one of the coolest ones. We're going to have Darkrai coming back, hopefully with Dark Void, which is a special move, but we don't know. It is in the code for like ages. I don't think it is with stats there, but everything else is already ready for it. So please, Niantic, finally release Dark Void on Darkrai to make this Pokemon maybe a little bit better. But then we're going to have otherwise here Mega Raids, the Mega Gengar, Mega Gardevoir, Mega Banette, as well as Shadow Moltres is taking over the Zapdos, which was currently available. So they don't make it for like the entire season of Snow per month, I guess, for in terms of the Shadow Raids. So if you haven't done a Shadow Raid for the Zapdos already, definitely do it this week and coming up. Otherwise, we're going to have here Raid Hours, Raikou, Entei, Suicune for October 4th. We're going to have Guzzlord for 2 ones, and then we have the Darkrai at the end. So that's basically based on raids. Then we're going to take a look at the Spotlight Hours. Spoiler here real quick, that's something that at least is, I guess, kind of okay to say before. Phantom most likely going to be shiny for that Spotlight Hour, so everything is supposed to be shiny here. Shroomish is definitely something that you want to mark yourself in the calendar, because this Pokemon going to give you 500 Stardust per catch, which is really nice, so go out there, catch all the Shroomish that you can. Definitely a great Pokemon to have. Pumpkaboo might get another costume again, like it had a costume last year, and I think they're going to usually bring them back the year afterwards, so most likely going to be a costume one, hopefully. Yeah, Phantom again will be most likely shiny. Yamask, very good for PvP. So in general, great ones there. Slowpoke you can kind of skip, to be fair, like you don't really need this one, but great Spotlight Hours coming up. Otherwise, we're going to have showcases here right now, and we see here already Timburr being one of them at the same time as a community day is going on, and what a surprise. So yeah, Timburr is going to be a community day coming up soon, which is already leaked with that. Basically, the Hisuian Growlithe we also already took a look at yesterday, so definitely check that video out as well for the Go Out and Play event. Otherwise, some Halloween stuff, and 3 slots are currently with question marks. We're going to take a look at this later on, because we can kind of reveal them most likely, at least. Like, we can of course not confirm them yet, based on some leaks that we had before. So we're going to take a look at this one afterwards. Now we're going to see the events that are coming up. Autoplay already made a video about, check that one out already. Then we're going to have the question mark event, which we're going to take a look at. We have the Go Battle League, Go Battle weekend there, which is going to be interesting. Harvest Festival, where we have more information already leaked towards it as well, so stay tuned for that. Community Day, where we already talked a little bit about. Incense Day, which is also, we have already some news towards that one as well leaked. Halloween, we have all of news for that one also leaked, as well as for the Team Go Rocket takeover, which is going to allow you to also get rid of frustration again, which is going to be nice. We have, for basically every single thing for that, I have already leaks for it, so now we're gonna go into the leaks. Of course, Autoplay event already out, so I'm going to skip this one, starting with the question mark event. This is going to be most likely an event for the Detective Pikachu Returns game coming up, where it got leaked basically that the Pikachu with the hat is coming back. And at the same time, October 6th is going to be the release of Detective Pikachu Returns, and also we got leaked that there's going to be a Shadow Lugia raid event from the 7th to 8th of this weekend, basically there. So we're going to have a Shadow Lugia event for the weekend of this event, most likely, and we're going to have a Detective Pikachu themed event as far as it most likely looks like. Of course, all the spoilers here can be totally wrong, but it does make a lot of sense here. It's not based on what I had, like it's based on what some leaker said before. They also said about Shiny Detective had Pikachu coming back with that one. We don't really know about this one, but it does make a lot of sense that Niantic makes another event about Detective Pikachu, so definitely stay tuned for that one. It is most likely coming. Of course, I cannot confirm anything with that, but this is what got leaked so far. That's also why they didn't even announce it yet. I'm fairly certain it's about Detective Pikachu Returns game. Next one, going to be the Go Battle Weekend, not really too special there. We have here the official article for it already out. We're going to get 20 battles again, which is, of course, what we usually get. We're going to get some free battle theme time research, where you can get the guitar gloves there, which is interesting. You can have a paid event, like paid research, which you can have for $1 if you want that one. Otherwise, you're going to have here Master League Premier as well as Single Type Cup Great League Edition available. I'm not sure if this is not just a copy and paste error from last season, because at the current time in the schedule it says Great League, Ultra League, and Master League, so I'm very certain that the active leagues are wrong here. So definitely be careful about this one, but we can skip over this next one. Now you're going to have the Harvest Festival. This was also already leaked in a video that I made earlier about the upcoming season, and yeah, it's going to be most likely the Smoliv release. Smoliv is a 3-stage form there, and the final evolution is part normal, part grass typing, having access to Magical Leaf, Seed Bomb, Grass Knot, I think, as well, plus Earth Power for the final evolution. You can play it in Great and Ultra League, but it's not really that great. Most likely the Spotlight as well, they are going to be for Smoliv. That's most likely where there are question marks for the Harvest event, but yeah, we're going to get this as a new release, Generation 9 Pokemon Smoliv, which is coming out, which is going to be interesting. So Harvest event, definitely something interesting to take a look at. Going to be a new Pokemon release. Next one, we're going to have the Timburr Community Day. We don't know anything about it other than it's going to be Timburr, of course, got leaked before as well on my channel. We're going to have Spotlight thingy there. What's called actually? Showcases. Showcases for the Timburr as well as the Conkeldurr. It does make a lot of sense at the same time. We don't know really anything else about it. It's mostly something like Hedge Distance, I think, as a bonus or something like this, so it's not going to be the greatest in terms of that. But of course, Conkeldurr is a cool Pokemon. I can't wait to get finally all the XL candy for this Pokemon as well. So definitely an interesting one here if you have not done that one yet, or like if you haven't built one yet. But mostly you're going to get some random coverage move. I don't think it learns really any great fighting type move that it would be cool to have, unless they're going to give it Drain Punch and buff Drain Punch finally, but I don't think it's going to happen. Next one, going to be the Incense Day. Not a lot that I can really say about it, other than it's going to feature most likely Skorupi, which is going to have a higher shiny chance during that time, so 3 hours of Skorupi most likely during the Incense Day. There's most likely more to it. I would expect something towards the Adventure Instance as well. Maybe this is going to last for an entire hour or something like that. But yeah, 3 hours of Instance Day, most likely around shiny Skorupi with a higher shiny chance. That's all I can really know and say about it, so most likely that. Next one, going to be the Halloween event, and this is going to be already a little bit crazier, right? Halloween event, there's a lot of things leaked for it. There's going to be a Graveyard as well as Houndstone coming to the game for this one, which is going to be a pure Ghost-type Pokemon from Generation 9, and it's interesting pick for the Great League and Ultra League. Houndstone is going to be able to be eligible for both of them, having access to Lick, Psychic Fangs, as well as Shadow Ball as the best moveset of it. Really needs a better fast move though in order to be viable, but it's a kind of fun pick, at least for the Great League, especially thanks to the Psychic Fangs, because Lick plus Psychic Fangs does some decent damage against a lot of Pokemon, so interesting, fun Pokemon to use, but nothing too crazy. Then we're going to have 2 shiny releases, which are most likely going over the 2 parts. We have like one part here, the other part is going to be, of course, on the next slide, which is going to be the Shiny Phantom as well, the Shiny Zora, which are very cool shinies. Like both of them are crazy nice. I'm most likely going to have like Zora for the second time and like for the second event part, and this one for the first one, but we don't really know about it. But yeah, Phantom definitely going to be a shiny Pokemon soon, which is going to be very cool, especially for Great League. I want to see like the shiny tree. It is one of the best looking shinies, as well as Zora as well, of course. And now we're going to move on to the final slide for today, which is going to be about the what's called the Go Rocket Takeover, and it's going to be around Shadow Regigigas is going to be released. Of course, we're going to have frustration removal as well available for you as well. I guess you can get different Pokemon from the bosses as well as new Shadow Pokemon, as basically always for every takeover. But yeah, first time going to be Shadow Regigigas released. If you don't want Shadow Regigigas, what you have to do is you have to stay on page 1 of the research. Get the research, but stay on page 1, because then you're going to be able to keep that research until we're going to get another raid boss or like another Shadow Pokemon from Giovanni. But yeah, Regigigas itself completely unusable for anybody who doesn't want to run Spice. I like to run Spice. I might even try to fully max it out if we're gonna get it in raids again. But Shadow Regigigas is coming up. Needs a better fast move to be viable for anything, to be fair, but I don't think they're going to do this anytime soon, because they nerfed it on purpose because of the ability in the main series games. So I don't really think it's going to be too crazy. But yeah, that's going to be it for the upcoming month in terms of events for Pokemon Go. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to leave a like. Check out the video on the screen right now. I just uploaded a video about the top teams for the Great League coming up, so check that one out, and I'll see you then. Bye bye.